Hi, my name's Mark Levy, and the name of this course is Influencing People Honestly. It's a course for leaders, it's a course for managers, it's a course for entrepreneurs. It's actually a course for anyone who needs to get something done, but they can't do it on their own. They actually need the help of other people to get it done. So why is this course so valuable? I think it's because I speak to a lot of people about influence and persuasion, and those concepts have a very bad reputation. People think of influence and persuasion as backing people into a corner, as manipulating information, as forcing someone to go along with you, but you're burning bridges behind you and now you can't go back to that person. Very confrontational, negative stuff. There are techniques like that. You are not going to learn these techniques in this course. This course is all about ethical persuasion. This course is about open persuasion. Actually, when you're speaking to the people you're trying to persuade, the things you're going to be learning about are so fair that you could actually share what you're doing to the other person as you're doing it. You could hold the table of contents of this course up to the person and said, I'm using all these techniques on you. And they'd go, wow, that's great. Keep on using those. I love you for it. And how could I say something like that? It's because the techniques you're going to be learning are more techniques of fairness and good communications. These are techniques about making your ideas clear so that people understand them. They are techniques about making your ideas relevant so that people understand how they fit into their lives. These are techniques about making what you're doing interesting so that the other person really wants to hear what you're pitching, because you can't bore someone into being persuaded, right? Even if you have something important to tell them, if you bore them, they're not going to listen, so they won't be persuaded. So you kind of have to be interesting, at least to a degree. It's about taking your ideas and let's say you have unsubstantiated claims. It's taking those ideas and making them concrete so that people can judge them much more fairly. So that's why I say you're going to love using this stuff. They're going to love having you use the techniques on them, and you're going to love it because you're going to be more persuasive and you're going to be more confident as you persuade. So let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I should be the one you should listen to in delivering these concepts. I run a one-person consulting firm, Levy Innovation. Consultants and other thought leaders hire me to increase their fees by up to 2,000%. And I do that predominantly in two ways. The first way is I'm a positioning consultant, so I help them come up with their big, sexy idea, their signature idea, the idea they're going to be known for throughout the world. And I make sure it comes through loud and clear in everything they do, like their websites and their elevator speeches and the platform speeches they give, so that anyone in the marketplace who falls in love with that idea has to seek my client out, because my client is the flag bearer of that idea in the world. So that's the first thing I do. I help them with a big, sexy idea. That's persuasion, that's influence. Then I also coach them to write books to use as skyrockets for their business. Again, that's persuasion and influence. I've basically dedicated my life to helping other people be more influential. I've also written 2 books on persuasion and influence. One is Accidental Genius, using writing to generate your best ideas, insight, and content. And I co-wrote a book called How to Persuade People Who Don't Want to Be Persuaded. And I've learned techniques and taught techniques to people from all walks of life. Some of my clients, one of them is the former head of a division of the White House. Someone speaks to the UN. A few of them are CEOs of major brands, TED speakers, TEDx speakers, famous consultants like Simon Sinek and David Meerman Scott. So I think you're going to find this course a lot of fun. I tell a lot of stories in it, and I think you're going to find the techniques pretty valuable. I hope you enjoy it.